What's up, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. We're going to be talking all about new to me products. I have very exciting makeup to show you. I have a Tom Ford foundation, Haus Labs powder. I have a blush by Charlotte. We're going to give it a second chance to newest Le Blanc collection. So we're going to be trying out this eyeshadow palette again. Let's see if it works out. And then I'm going to be sharing the extension of BK Beauty brushes. So if you're excited for these, give it a thumbs up and just keep on. Friends, let's play it with some new to me makeup. I forgot some new things that I want to try it out with you and share my thoughts. I also got a very beautiful package from BK Beauty with their core extension, and then the lashes. I've already tried Martini and I posted a reels about it. So nice. So today we're going to be using this for a full face of things. In this core extension, we get 5 new face brushes. So pretty much we get minis of all the brushes that we know and love. And this is so exciting. Even a mini for like the blush and everything. And then we get sort of like more precise brushes for your face. We get 4 different eye brushes and we're gonna use all of them for our face today. We're gonna begin with this one, which is the 109. So the 109 is gonna be the sister of the 101. So here is for reference 101 and 109. It's a huge difference. If you felt that this was too big for your face, then you can totally use this one, or you can use this for, you know, contour or like concealer. I love this. I love that it's big because it makes my job extra quick. But we're gonna use this as our foundation brush. Let's begin with this primer. This one is by NYX. It is called Plump Right Back. And you guys, I'm absolutely obsessed with this primer. This is the only not so new to me product. It's pretty much clear. It has electrolytes and it is very plumping and hydrating. Like it truly feels like a beautiful serum, like you put in some nice hydration and like just skincare on your face. I love it. It doesn't have any pore clogging ingredients, which I appreciate, and it really makes for a sticky base. It doesn't give you much glow. It's pretty much a sticky base and you have to work with it very fast. When I was in the States, I went to the cosmetic store and I was able to purchase the Shade and Illuminate foundation by Tom Ford. I haven't tried this. I think I have, yeah, like all of Tom Ford's foundations, but the stick, this is very runny. I don't have the stick one. But I hear so many good things about this foundation. I got it for like $70 bucks, which is insane because this foundation is like $200. This has beautiful coverage. Look at the finish. It was so beautiful. It was so pretty. The brush, the little guy, I think I'm gonna love for my concealer because it's the perfect medium-sized brush. Because the other one that I love so much, now that I'm looking at this, that one is a little small. I'll show you. You can see, right? So I think this is the concealer one. This is a bigger option. I'm gonna use newest GIVENCHY PRISME LIBRE concealer. I already reviewed this and I did a full day of wear. I do have this soft matte by NARS, which again is not new, but I wanted to try it because it doesn't have pore clogging ingredients and I hear that it's amazing for spot canceling, like, you know, acne. But I should have done that before I applied the foundation. I don't like to apply it at top. Such a beautiful concealer too. It is very, very dewy and glowy. And this brush is absolutely perfect. It is a dream. Look how good it looks, like how much coverage it gives, because this concealer is very natural. But this just blended in like 2 seconds because it's so big. Love it. Now, let's move on to setting our under eyes. I have 2 options here. I have the 113 and the 110. 110 I could have used for concealer, and then this one for setting. I have the Haus Labs setting powder. I picked up the shade translucent. Sorry about that. This is our girl. This one is talc free, which is why I wanted to try out. I really like the foundation. I've never reviewed it. I got questions about that. This is what it looks like. You get a little meshy mesh in there. I got questions about that on my Instagram, and so I never reviewed it, but I do like it. I have the shade 270, I believe. And this brush is nice. It's very soft and precise for the under eyes. I like a brush like this for my under eyes. It really sets nicely. Like, look. And I like this powder too. Like, it's not really dulling my foundation, you know, like all the glow that I have. Let's use a little bigger brush for the rest of our face. I'm gonna use 105. As you can see, I'm all about the big brushes for, you know, faster application. This is humongous. It's so nice. Next up, I have this Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Bronzer. I picked up this shade Sunlight 04. So let me do a little swatch. So this is the packaging, and this is the swatch. It looks quite glowy. Let's go ahead and let's take this angle 112 brush. This is a nice precise angle brush for bronzing and contouring. So this is the bronzer. I think it's nice. I might have applied too much because it didn't look like it's showing up. So I went ham. But once it sets down, I feel like the color gets, you know, a little deeper. But once you freshly apply it, it looks like you have nothing. Like, it looks very natural. But once it sets, it's actually nice. It sets down to like, not really a powdery finish, but it does set down. Like, it's not sticky at all. Now, let's move on to blush. And I never share my thoughts on these Matte Beauty Blush Wand by Charlotte. I have the shade Pillow Talk Dream Pop, and this is it. This is the color. Oop, too much. Okay, so that's it. You can't squeeze out too much because a lot comes out. I do want to take the same angle brush. Oh my god, it is pigmented. I don't know why I squeeze out too much. Then I'm gonna take this that I use for concealer to blend the edges of it because it's quite pigmented. So I'm gonna build and blend because this is very, very bright. It's a beautiful shade. I actually love these watermelon shades. I feel like I'm into them quite a bit for these upcoming, you know, spring and summer. I think that it looks absolutely gorgeous. That's why I purchased from, oh, I haven't posted that video yet. The Haus Labs blushes. I got the watermelon shade. So pretty. Okay, so that's that. It isn't entirely matte, so I wanted to say that. It is actually sort of like a, it's not very dewy, but it gives you a sheen. Oh, I wasted so much product. But it's so pretty, makes you look extra tan. And my under eyes are looking very bright. I kind of want to apply a little bit of the Chanel blush at top. In this brush, really packed on the color. It's pretty, you know, sort of like a taupe to set it kind of situation. For my eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be using Natasha's Dream palette, and we're going to be using, you know, the 4 brushes from beige. I'm going to grab 212, which I can tell that it is the smaller version of the blending brush that I really like, but I have a small set of eyes, so I do feel like sometimes that was too big for me. This is actually perfect. Oh, I love this addition. Let's do 211, which is the mini of it. I like it. So that's gonna be very, very precise. Oh yeah. Look how beautiful that just fits. It fits right there in the outer V for some detail work. It reminds me of my fave from Referal. Like, look how precise. That just adds color right there. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, that's cute. Loving these brushes. 210. Ooh, a lower lash one. Oh yeah. Let's do 209, which is a little bit of a flattish brush. I'm still feeling a little the Chanel eyeshadow palette. I don't know. You all told me that it looks good, but I'm still thinking that it's just too soft. Let's use it because let's revisit with this brush. I'm taking this purple shade and I'm doing it completely dry. Okay. Not too bad actually. This is really tiny. This is for like detail work. I still want to show you that you can use it to apply shadow if you wanted to. Like, this brush did a really good job at packing in this purple. Like, I haven't even wetted my brush. And this is doing a really beautiful job. It's showing up. Okay. I'm gonna put a little bit of the yellow. In the inner corner for some brightening. I was ready to give up on this eyeshadow. How did I tell you? But this goes to show, like, the tools are important. The proof is in the pudding. Like, look, it shows up. Like, yesterday didn't show up as much. I think I was using maybe a fluffy brush. I don't know. I use my fingers, and fingers usually packed the most. But I guess, you know, shadow doesn't like to be applied with the fingers. It's fancy like that, you know. Just give me a beautiful tool, and that's all I need. Okay, good. That's it. Let me do a little liner, a little bit more mascara, a lippy, and a wig. Alright friends, I'm back and this is my makeup. I feel like the foundation looks extra beautiful, so dewy and glowy, like wow. I really like my makeup. I feel like it looks very, very cute. I love the foundation. I really like this. Could get a little messy. You need to be a little careful because I went like ham. But it doesn't show, right? Does it? I mean, you could always like clean up afterwards, which I didn't. Like, you know what I mean? Like clean up a little to get you more snatch, if that's your jam. Okay, there we go. I went ham. Like, I don't know, I guess I was thinking like it wasn't gonna show up. I needed to go ham with it, and I did. So anyhow, I feel like it looks pretty. I really like this. I love the foundation. I like the powder. I feel like it is very, very natural. So it doesn't, like it says, but it doesn't, you know, like if you have dry skin, I think you'll love this. I find that products like powders don't have talc. They just give you the most natural look, like the NARS, the newest by Milani, which I've been really enjoying. This is also talc free. Like, you know, they just give you sort of like a natural look, and I'm digging it. I really like this Givenchy concealer, which I've mentioned. So now the brushes by BK. I feel like this is absolutely beautiful. Such an amazing extension. This is truly the in-between of everything that they already have going on. Like, I love their brushes so much. This mini that I didn't get to use, I could totally see how I would love this for my bronzer. I'm trying to see where I put the bigger version of this so that I can, like, look, this is 107 and this is the newest. So you can see how more precise this is going to apply your bronzer, right? If you wanted a natural bronze, then you go with the bigger one. If you want a more natural bronze, then you're going to get right there with this brush. I really love this 113 to set my under eyes. I always get a lot of questions on like my favorite brushes to set underneath my eyes, and I love Wayne Goth 02. There aren't similar when it comes to the shape, but you know, like it gets very precise right there, and I felt like this did the same thing. It did a very good job at just getting right there and, you know, setting my under eyes. So I feel like this is such a nice brush. I love the eye brushes. Like, I love these ones. This guy right here, they're 201. It was just always too big for me. It was just big, so the 212 is perfect. It's just going to get right there. It's just gonna blend makeup so good. Like I use the 201 when I want just a wash of color all over my lid, but these I could apply, you know, if I want to get right into my outer V. And then like the standout was the 211. Like the 211, if you have hooded eyes, this is going to be perfect. Refers 13 and 14 are my go-tos for hooded eyes and to get very precise out in my outer V, and I love this one for that. Very nice. And I love how this guy just packed 209. I love how these packed that Chanel eyeshadow. I was struggling with this purple, and at least it shows up, right? Like it looks very pretty. So again, that goes to show that the perfect tool makes, you know, the product work. Sometimes you don't have the tool to make it work. So here you go. Charlotte's blush is so beautiful. I'm in love with this watermelon color. I feel like it's gonna be that thin for spring. It will be. Trust me on that. Like the Haus Labs blush, like that thin it's gonna be. So I love this color so much. I'm obsessed with it, and I loved how I applied the Chanel blush at top, and it just made it popped, and it just like, you know, it made it more glowy and pretty. This combo. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Let me know in the comments, have you tried any of these products? Did you try the BK Beauty brushes? Which are your favorites? Have you tried any of the products that I talked about in today's video? Haus Labs setting powder, tone 4 foundation, any comments, anything at all? Drop it below, my friends. I love you so much, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!